All right, guys, we gotta wrap this up fast. Because I have a bladder the size of an airplane liquor bottle. And I had to drink 6 to get the courage to come up here. I drink alcohol because I have anxiety, which you probably know is like the worst possible solution for anxiety. But tonight, I feel like a superstar. I just know I'm gonna spend the next 3 days curled up in bed, obsessing over how I pronounce my Uber driver's name. Is it Joffrey or Jeffrey with a G? And did he see me drink that entire bottle of wine in the back seat? I knew I was gonna forget a mask, but I am one slam door shut from being kicked back to Lyft. I really like the idea of mantras, but the only thing that my brain is willing to will into existence is the absolutely true, totally nonfiction fact that everything, everywhere is going to go wrong, and everyone thinks I'm a shitty person. Which is super obvious when I'm getting up to go to the bathroom for like the 7th time at dinner, and I know what horrible things everyone is thinking about me. My friends think I'm super bulimic. My colleagues think I'm snorting things in the powder room. My boyfriend believes, or rather hopes, that I'm making out with women in the stalls. And the waiters just think I'm skipping out on the check. And they wouldn't be wrong because I've done all of those things. In case you couldn't tell, I am one of those basic white bitches on Instagram that got a puppy during the pandemic. And yes, I made the dog its own account. At Chesapeake the Frenchie now has more followers than I do. But I know it's because she's always posting nudes. Seriously, I had to disable the comment section because her followers are total horn dogs, and I was learning a little too much about kinky puppy play. You know when you put a collar and a leash on a grown man? He knows what I'm talking about. It's not all bad though, because I'm making enough money on OnlyFans that I might be able to quit my day job. That's right, my dog is pretty promiscuous. When she meets another dog, she doesn't like smell their butt. She lies on her back, spreads her legs, and shakes her ass until she sees a bone. Now I know why my parents were worried about me in high school. I was concerned too. So before I got her spayed, I had to put her on puppy birth control. It's a real thing, but it's only legal in India. It's cheaper, but somehow more controversial than a doggy abortion, which is still legal in every state. So Chesapeake is my first dog, and I wasn't really sure how the whole training thing would go. But she mastered the basics of sit, stay, and come at a very early age. I thought she was a genius because my boyfriend only has one of those things down. Fun fact, my boyfriend is 20 years older than me. And I know what you're thinking, but he's not rich. Now, I've dated older men before, but he's the only one that's ever asked me for money. My parents, Navy vets, are middle class, so I always knew I was going to have to save for retirement. What I didn't expect was that I'd be saving for 2, with 1 coming up in the next 10 years. The S&P does not work that fast, especially not this year. Guys, my boyfriend is smart, sweet, handsome. handsome, fun to be around. He edits my jokes. Despite our age difference, all of my friends love him. But I think it's because he has the maturity level of a 20-something. I call him the vintage millennial. My family, of course, has a slightly different perspective. My mom is always encouraging me to keep my options open and make friends your own age and stop stealing your aunt's boyfriends. But she's right, though, because it does make for an awkward family reunion when your uncles are always trying to buy you drinks. Sorry, Uncle Joe. I'm taken. But make it a double. Thanks, guys. I'm Lydia.